ADD or Attention Deficiency Disorder, a syndrome, is affecting at least 10% of children. Not only children, it is also affecting adults. ADD influences behavioral, cognitive, as well as a mood of a person. Some of the common symptoms of attention deficiency disorder syndrome include aggression, fidgeting, meaning violent movement of hands and legs, hyperactivity, persistent repetition of words or actions, absent-mindedness, having a short attention, swings of the mood swings, as well as anger. Before we address the root causes and possible solutions, let us spend some time to understand what exactly attention deficiency disorder syndrome is, what we mean by paying attention or being attentive. Generally, as far as humans are concerned, we pay attention through our sensory organs of eyes and ears. In the case of animals, nostrils are also being used. Among the five senses, eyes represent the sky element and eardrums represent the fire element. However, the presence of a pair of eyes and ears as well as nostrils must have some significance for a human body. Instead of having a single eye or single eardrum, we are having a pair of them. So there must be some significance for that. Pair of eyes represent two extremities of sky element. Similarly, pair of eardrums and nostrils represent the extremities in their particular portfolio. Left human eardrum operates in the lunar phase, while the right human eardrum operates in solar phase, meaning right eardrum functioning in daylight, left eardrum is functioning in moonlight. The sun and moon here are pertaining to internal world. Therefore, the right eye represents the sky element of daylight, while the left eye corresponds to the night. Similar analogy can be worked out to the pair of nostrils also. So although they are representing internal world, they may be also sensitive to the happenings of the external physical world. In an external physical world, our reference for rising sun or rising moon is Earth. When we are firmly anchored to rotating Earth, we observe the moon cycle as well as sun cycle. While one half of Earth is experiencing rising sun, the other half experiences rising moon. One half of Earth experiences daylight, while the other half experiences the night. Similarly, the human body experiences moon effects and sun effects if the earth element is stable and firmly anchored. Here, the earth element of human body means the proportion of earth element within the body as well as our linkage or connection to the Mother Earth. The senses are driven by the faculties. The faculties in turn are driven by the soul. Faculties operate on the feedback that they received from the senses. Therefore, not paying attention means the lunar phase and solar phase are not in balance. Incoherent operation of the pair of the senses. That means either excessive sun effect or excessive moon effect. When these are in balance, the human senses and faculties always operate in a twilight zone. This state promotes harmony within the body. On the other hand, either of moon or sun effects, if they are dominant, then the proportion of twilight zone that senses experiences gets diminished. The attention is retained only for that fraction of duration when the twilight zone operates. When the sun and moon effects are in balance or coherently operating, the senses experience the twilight zone radiation all the time, and such individuals tend to concentrate more and they exhibit a balanced personality. The reason for being attentive in a twilight zone situation is because senses and faculties, they work efficiently, expending minimum energy and maximizing the output. Because in this twilight zone, body can draw unlimited cosmic energy, and in a way the body energy is not utilized, and hence senses as well as faculties can work tirelessly in a twilight zone. The human senses and faculties must work towards maximizing the twilight zone operation in order to be efficient. This analogy explains why people tend to meditate during sunset and sunrise. They are trying to replenish the cosmic energy. The next question that arises is, why twilight zone assists the functioning of senses and faculties? In what way? We will address this in the subsequently. Welcome to the 179th episode of Lalitha Divya Rahasya Sahasranam Stotra. So, in the previous episode, we were discussing the Nama Bhaktahada Tamo Bheda Bhanumad Bhanu Santatihi. The act of unification of feminine and masculine forces, energies, the overlap of this unification happened during this through this Nama. So, under what circumstances, as per the Vatsyayana Kama Sutra, the physical acts of lovemaking happens majorly in Paschimayana, Purvayana, or in postures where the spine is parallel to the ground. Now, the question was raised last episode, Tamo Bheda. What is Tamo Bheda? So, the reason for Kama Sutra postures predominantly in Paschimayana, Purvayana, or east-westerly direction is Paschimayana Purvayana Karmacharana cycle can fetch greater results as compared to Uttarayana Dakshayana or North-South Karmacharana cycle. Towards this act, heavy-duty tamoguna are being used because the Karmacharana cycle is fetching large dividends. So I might use the heaviest of the fuel that can be expended, that can be utilized, and tamogunas are the heaviest of the three. So towards this act, the tamogunas are being used. Depending upon whichever of mating partner or participating partner is having excess tamoguna or have generated tamoguna for the purpose of physical act, they in turn drive the other partner towards love making in Paschimayana Purvayana cycles. In this context, and this is Tamobedha, and in this was the trigger for the unification of masculine and feminine energies in the seventh generation. In this context, let us see some hidden aspects of offspring generation. When the partners participate in the act of lovemaking in a witness mode, whichever partner exhibits higher state of witness mode, the offspring will acquire that partner's qualities prior to the physical act. Whichever partner worships the opposite partner, the offspring's sex is determined by the sex of the worshipped partner. Meaning, if the female worships the male partner prior to physical act, then the offspring will be a male. On the other hand, if a male worships the female prior to physical intimacy, then the offspring will be a female. Here, worshipping means several forms like serving, foreplay, etc. However, not all the partners participate in a physical intimacy in a witness mode. So let us see what happens to those who participate in a physical act for a gratification purpose. If a female participates in a physical act with the intention of gratification with a male who is in a witness mode, such a mating process results in offspring as follows. The offspring will be a male. The genes will be mainly that of a female partner. If a male exhibits gratification and mates with the female who is in a witness mode, then the offspring will be a female. The genes will be predominantly that of a male partner. If both partners participate in physical intimacy in non-witness mode or towards gratification, in such case offspring will have the sex of offspring is determined by lesser intensity participating partner and genes of higher intensity partner, and the offspring will have genes of higher intensity participating partner. If both partners are having equal intensity or both partners exhibit equal witness mode operation, they will not bear any offspring. So these are the 5 cases of the general cases of offspring generation. This Nama Bhaktaha Datamo Bheda Bhanumad Bhanu Santati is one single Nama and one sloka. So what does it mean? Having the energy of Bhaktaha Datamo Bheda Bhanumad Bhanu Santatihi as faculty of intellect. In Kalyana, 7th generation, adults having such an intellect. Next Nama we'll discuss in the next episode. Thank you very much.